Hey everyone, welcome back to Nurse Katherine here. Welcome back to another Tuesday video. In today's video, I am talking about Nike, I'm talking about Reebok, I'm talking about Brooks, I am talking about Dansko and Crocs. Those are the most common shoes and clogs that I see at work, and I am going to do a review video for you guys on all of those different shoes and what is best for nursing and for nursing clinicals if you're in nursing school. So let's get started. Okay, so the first pair I am talking about today are the Nike Tanjun. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's T-A-N-J-U-N. I wore these my entire career almost. I absolutely love these shoes. Right now you can get them for like $55 at a JCPenney's, probably near you, or online. I'm looking at them here online, but these shoes are awesome. I'll show you what mine look like. These were custom made ones. They actually used to be my workout shoes, but then I transitioned them into my work shoes. The only thing with these shoes is Nike doesn't always have the best insoles, especially for nurses and standing on your feet all day, so I always got myself a pair of Dr. Scholl's inserts to put in these shoes. After a while of wearing these Nike shoes, I transitioned to these Nike shoes. And as you can see, these are pretty slick. They are filthy dirty. I don't wear these anymore, but they have an elastic drawstring here, so you're not constantly trying to tie your shoes. The problem that I have had with my other Nike shoes is that the shoelaces always would come undone just because I don't like to double knot my shoes. Easy fix, but I just didn't like to do it. So with the multicolored Tanjun Nikes, they were great, but they also just came undone a lot. But they did have that nice platform on the bottom. These also have a good platform on the bottom. Unfortunately, I cannot find these on Nike's website anymore, and these are a couple years old. To compare some fabric though, the Tanjun ones have a very nice, if you can hear, a very nice fabric that you can wipe off easily, which is great for nursing. But these, as you can see, are so filthy and they do not wipe off easily. So when you are looking for shoes, make sure you're looking for something that wipes off easily, which brings me into my next pair of shoes, which I personally do not have anymore, but I wore all throughout nursing school for all the years that I was in nursing school, and that was Crocs. Kinda. I was a broke college kid, so I couldn't afford Crocs, so I got a knockoff brand of Crocs at the shoe department near my house that I was living at the time. So with that being said, I absolutely loved my slip-in Crocs. Unfortunately, you cannot put inserts in those shoes, so you have to like what the sole of those feels like, which you're kind of taking a gamble because you're thinking, well, they're easy to wipe off, they're easily slip on, but then at the same time, I can't put that insole in there if I don't like them, and then I will have to return them. So with Crocs or with slip-ons that are like Crocs that may be more of a bit of a knockoff brand, make sure you have a pair already and you can withstand standing in them for a while before you buy a pair for nursing. Also, for Crocs or for shoes like that, make sure it does not have holes in the top, because I cannot tell you how many countless times things have fallen on the ground, urine, blood, feces, all of it, that you have to keep in mind when you're buying your nursing shoes. All right, two more pair I want to talk about before I get into my favorite pair that are brand new for me, and I'm super excited to give them a go. And yes, so let's first talk about Brooks. Brooks absolutely are on the more expensive side for a sneaker, but I can tell you about 50% of the nurses that I work with in the emergency room wear Brooks. So I really don't think you could ever go wrong with Brooks. It's just whether you want to spend the money on it, knowing that they will get dirty and knowing that They probably are not the easiest to wipe off because they are that normal sneaker material, at least the ones that I have seen. I'm sure they might have a leather pair that you could wipe off too, but the Brooks that I have seen don't look like they can wipe off easily. All right, second to last, this is probably the most widespread, everybody knows this name, and that's Dansko. I tried on a pair of Danskos once in my life and hated it. They are absolutely not for everybody. Some people absolutely love them. They thrive on them. They do great. Other people, I'm like, I'm walking around with 10-pound bricks on my feet. They were so incredibly heavy to me, and that clog and how high you're standing, I just didn't like that personally. A lot of people do like that. I'm not bashing Dansko. It was just not for me at all. And they are extremely expensive, and I would rather not pay that much money. Granted, I probably am paying more money buying sneakers more often than Danskos that could last you a long time, but they were just way too heavy for me. So if you go to like your local scrub shop, they do have Danskos there, at least the ones around me do, and you can try them on there. It's something you would absolutely have to get used to and that your foot has to mold into, which is what I've heard about Danskos. So I've heard they actually hurt your feet a lot in the beginning, and then throughout time they ease up. So I personally wouldn't want to go through that. Up to you guys. All right, and lastly, the pair that I am super excited about to wear are these new Reebok shoes that I got. So these Reeboks are leather, they are easily wipeable, and they're super comfy. I think the insole is a bit higher quality than the Nike insoles of the Nike shoes that I do have, but I probably will end up putting Dr. Scholl's insoles in them because standing on concrete floors for 12 hours straight just gets to you regardless of the shoes that you have on. But I'm super excited about these Reeboks. They will be easy to wipe down, and a big plus to these Reeboks is that they are like slip resistant. So this is the Reebok shoe. Look at the bottom. Look at that great grip down there. Let's talk about the Nike. As you guys can see, I have worn these out, but that was not a great platform to stand on just because it wasn't slip resistant. And then these also I have worn out pretty well, but these also were not slip resistant. But these Reeboks that I got, which were on sale, like they're having a sale right now, that's why I really got them, but these have a rubber base, so I feel like I won't be slipping. I believe Danskos also are slip resistant, and I'm sure you can find slip resistant sneakers in Nike and Brooks as well. Crocs also, I don't know if all of them are slip resistant. I don't think the ones that I had in nursing school were, but also remind you, mine were not Crocs, mine were a knockoff brand because I was too broke to buy real Crocs. But make sure when you are looking for shoes, you do get some slip resistant ones. I have heard of coworkers falling because they slipped in water or they slipped in urine. That happens. I have done it. I've slipped in urine before, and I wish I would have had some slip resistant shoes. I hope this video was helpful for you all. I hope that kind of helped you somewhat narrow down your mind of what type of nursing shoes you want, but I will let you know, I will always probably go with Nikes or Reebok. I am super excited about these Reebok. I will never wear Crocs again because I can't put the insole in. I don't want to spend the money on Brooks, and then I never will wear those Danskos because I don't want weights on my feet like that. But that's just me personally. Comment below what you guys like. Help other people out trying to figure out what kind of shoes they want for nursing or for nursing school. But other than that, I will see you guys in Saturday's video. And that's it. All right, have a wonderful day, guys, and I can't wait to see you on Saturday.